Hello again, everyone. Deflect here, Firm but Fair Gaming. This is going to be a video on how to get the Bronze Bullions and what to spend them on.
Champion, may I have a
So,
word with you?
at the start, doing a lot of the PTR, I believe they're going to come from your weekly vendor, and I believe it's going to come from the weekly quest. So, this is my prediction for now. It used to have the Bullions on here, but it's taken away and now it says weekly reward. So I don't know if they've changed this yet. And I don't know if this has been confirmed yet. Oh, this is what it looks like when you get the quest. You choose your quest, go to the caverns. Once you get your caverns, you will get your weekly awaken activity. And then you will also receive a cache containing a random piece of champion gear, gold, and equipment upgrade material. This used to have the bullion on here, so I don't know if they've changed this and it's going somewhere else. And now you're just getting your spark from here and your cache, or you're getting the bullion from this system as well. But you do this to protect the researchers under fire. You basically do, depending on which one is faded or whatever they call it this year, or X-Pack, you basically do the event in there. So that one is in the caverns. You do research. Once you're done the research, the other week it will be the community feast, and the last one will be in the Emerald Dream, the Super Bloom. So those will be your weekly parts to it. As far as I can tell, that's going to be how you get your bullion as well. But I have not been able to see once since they switched that if that is 100% how it's going to be done. The other option I thought it would be under this one, but it is not here for a quest. So it's either going to be doing the weekly there, or by doing your other weekly on this quest giver will be how you get your bullion. Anyways, now once you have your bullion, how do you spend them? So now that you know where you get the weekly, you picked up your weekly, you've got your Bronze Bullion, this is where you're going to go to get your trinket. So it's up the laneway, across from the old spark giver over here, and you'll see a door right by the stairs, and it will be a gold drake inside the door. Now, in here, this will depend on what you're after and what you manage to get drops for as a healer.
Take all the time you need.
And it really depends on the healer you're playing. But in general, I'll be playing Holy Priest and Mistweaver Monk. So, two of the big trinkets for me. This is going to be week one. So week one, you got to remember, I have a seedling. It's only a heroic, but I have a seedling already. Which is going to change what I'm going to do week one for my monk, because I really, really want to get something that's going to help with mana. Now, this should help a bit with mana. I don't know how much it's going to affect because you go through so much, but I'm going to try it right off the bat. That's going to be it because I have a seedling. I'm going to go with Molten Heart, Rashok's Molten Heart as my first bullion purchase. If you're a healer that isn't chugging through mana and you don't have it, which is going to be rare because I know shamans chug through mana, druids chug through mana, Mistweaver Monk chugs through mana. I think Disc Priest is okay, it's fine, it probably won't need this. Holy Priest can chug through, but I don't think it's going to be the biggest situation. And Preservation Evoker, I ran this when I was playing Prez. It was a great trinket to have, same with Unholy Priest. So, the majority I'm going right to is back to the Rashok's Molten Heart. That's my week one purchase. Week two.
Spending time
For those who like the one that doesn't have any real play and you can just use it, it's just a passive. You guys go for Blossom. I'm going for Seedling. Seedling is going to be my number two. It does so good at fucking healing. It's such a great trinket. I will definitely be picking up this week two. This will definitely be what I'm after. That's gonna be my week one. Week two, it's gonna be Rashok's trinket, the heart trinket for the mana, and this one for the seedling for the healing. It's going to be great to have them both. After that, I'm looking at a weapon. Whatever your best weapon is going to be for yours, depending on which one it came out of. For Mistweaver, you have a couple different options. If you really want some healing, Dreambinders does some extra healing for you. It's not as good as one of the other ones, but you can't get it anymore. Sorry, the one
I knew you would like my wares.
out of the dungeon. I think it was Rise. Fall. Sorry, Fall had it. That was a great one for damage. Unfortunately, you won't be able to get it this season, so you'll have to pick up one of the others, which will probably be that one.
This has been
Life
time
Binders,
well spent.
I'm assuming is going to be the best out of them all. For Mistweaver, for your class, for whatever class you're playing, look at the stats. There's a couple different options. You know, there's Grim Totems, which is okay if you need Haste Mastery. There's a couple Haste Mastery ones. There's a Haste Verse one-hander axe. There's also, sorry, that's Agility. That's no good. There's also a couple
Pleasant
more in this
spending time
section,
here.
which would let you use the Crit Mastery if you need Crit Mastery. But for me personally, I'll probably just get the Dreambinders. Good haste. That will be my week 3 pick. And then week 4, you can do whatever you want. You can go with some rings if you need Crit Burst, if that's good stats for you. I know it's really decent for Monk. Verse is really good. It's better as the other specs for Monk, so it's better as Brewmaster and as Windwalker. That's a huge, huge neck, but it should be decent if you need some huge Verse on your healer. Otherwise, you can pick up the ring.
This
The ring's
is
always a
when you
good
leave.
option. From the first one, whether you need Crit Verse or whether you need Haste Mastery. Haste Mastery is another huge one. Dealing fire damage has a chance to invigorate you, absorbing, 150k damage for 6 seconds. Good ring choice if you don't need any of the necks. So that would be my week 4 is going into the jewelry. There is only a few items for jewelry, so it's pretty easy as a healer. But that is the options I'm going to run with right off the bat. Now, like I said, I'm going to do this on as many characters as I can because it's only a weekly quest and you get the Bullion. Should be very fast. You should be able to bang out every character you have, very quickly. And depending on what the week is, what Empowered is, depends on what the weekly quest is going to be. So, if you have any questions, as always, leave a comment below. Like, share, subscribe. Deflect, Firm but Fair Gaming. We'll see you in the next video.